able to call in and check it out live, they still can access it. Not to mention, interviews are a great way to build up your press kit. Not your bio, but your EPK. Song plays, of course, with V.V.S monitored, so your songs get monitored if we play them also on the air. What's the cost for all this? $30. That's it. Hit our website, k1radio.com, and go to the ads and promo page for more info.
MakingItMag.com. Not only are we Atlanta's #1 magazine for the urban music industry, but we're a national platform that provides real opportunities, real exposure, and real industry connection. Just log on to MakingItMag.com. Sign up for your membership and start submitting music to get booked on major shows, magazine features, radio interviews, sponsorships, and more great opportunities. That's MakingItMag.com. Doing dope stuff for dope artists. 10 years strong. It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up? K100 Radio. I am your host, Blizzard. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the show. What's going on? Welcome, everybody. We are back with another round of direct line interviews over here on K100 Radio, man. Shout out to everybody that's checking in. Big up to everybody that may be watching this on Instagram Live. Everybody that's watching this on Facebook Live. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the show. All right. What we do over here for our direct line interviews, this is a one-on-one conversation that we have with our special guests, who sometimes can include independent artists. It could be DJs, producers, politicians, and porn stars. We don't know, all right? All we know is that we gets it in. You feel me? So let's go ahead and jump into it.
You are tuned into K100 Radio, hip-hop and R&B.
Right.
K100, you bastards.
All right. So we got a quadruple. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, we got 4 direct line interviews back to back today, and I'm really excited, man. Got some really dope talent. Got some a wide array of artists that we got coming through. Different ways that we came across these artists. Some of them won contests. Some of them came from some of our network pipeline and said we should check these guys out. So it's a lot going on today. Our first guest up though today, all right, we're gonna be rocking out with the homie V.V.S. You dig? Let me get ready to bring him on the line. Yeah, V.V.S. What up, bro?
What's happening, my brother?
What's happening again? We should say. What's happening again? What's going on, bro?
Oh, yeah, for sure that. We back at it, right?
Absolutely. V.V.S. has been on our show before, man, but it's been a minute, and he got some new material that we getting ready to check out, man. He got a message to all you snitches out there, I guess. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on, man? You got the floor, man. And, tell the people who you are, dog. You got it.
Hey, you already know what's going on. It's the kid, V.V.S. checking in, the fly dude. Real Tennessee shit going on, you know? Shout out to my guys. Shout out K100.
Absolutely, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it. You did? All right. So like I said, V.V.S. has been on the show before. You feel what I'm saying? He's been on the show before. We've chopped it up with him. We had a great conversation. I understood now. I know now what mackin' means. And you got to say it like that. You got to drag it all the way out. Mackin'. It's like, don't worry about it. Just chill.
Mackin'.
Yeah, Mackin'. You'll be all right.
You gonna see it all in the.
You'll find out in a minute. You're right. You'll find out what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? Tell me, what have we missed? And tell me what you got popping this go around, man. Let's go ahead and chop it up and have this conversation on this direct line interview. What's good?
Right. Well, we definitely had a lot of things come about since the last time I talked to you. We got the new single going on right now called When the Feds Came. We done been on another tour. We have a new tour we're about to start called the Spring Bling Tour. We're doing 10 cities. So we just been working, man. Networking and building.
All right. And shout out to your crew. Everybody, people are checking in right now on Facebook Live. Shout out to the people checking in on Facebook Live that's rocking with V.V.S. I see a lot of y'all, the whole Mackin crew is in the building over there. Big ups to those guys. All right, shout out to everybody. You said a new tour. All right,
right.
You like to throw big words around like they just like like I just went and got a burger from the stove. Like that's big. I need for you to break that down for the people and tell me how all that came about, bro.
Well, so basically, over the last few years, I built a good network of where places people don't book me, promoters, other artists, things of that nature. So what I do is I make sure I get the contacts of every club, every promoter when I leave these cities. So when I come back around to book myself, it's a self-funded tour. You see what I'm saying? So I book all the buildings. I pay all the promoters to do the promotion in the cities, and I count up at the end of every night. So I pay all my money on the front end and make it on the back end. Actually going to state to state. Actually going to Kentucky, Alabama, Arkansas. Of course, I'm in Tennessee, Missouri. So we actually working.
All right, so I got a really great question about that whole process. First of all, I got to give you a round of applause for that, because a lot of artists always. Here's the thing, and I know you see it all the time on social media. You get rappers and artists, and I don't want to just say rappers, artists, period, crying about paying for open mics or crying about having to pay to perform here and there and doing all the other things. And I always tell them, well, if you don't want to pay somebody to put on a show for you, if you don't want to pay the promoters and pay for the venue and all that, you're going to have to pay a price to get on the stage because people had to pay to make that show happen. But if you want to avoid all that, put the show on yourself. Do it yourself. Pay pay for the venue, pay for the security, pay for everything that goes along with it, whatever it is, and that's what you're doing. So I'm like, that's really the only way you're going to circumnavigate that coming out of pocket, because people have to put up money for shows, and if you're a relatively unknown artist, you feel me, then no one's really paying to pack out a venue for you, then these people have to recoup. But you've done it yourself. Now I want to know about the success of that. Like, how do you sublease any of the promotion in the local areas to some of the other promoters to make sure that the local people that you got feet on the ground inside the venue? How are you getting people to come through and make your money back and recoup, you feel me, in places that may not know about V.V.S, like in other states?
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, we definitely sublease in some cities. Now, in some cities where we already have a great presence. So, and I have a team, too, that's going to actually go to these cities, flyers, CDs, mouth-to-mouth, social media. But if it's a market where I know that I don't have a great presence, I'm definitely going to network with an artist that's already there. I may say, look, man, you want to invest in this event on this day, or you just want to perform. If you want to perform, I'll pay him a few dollars to perform, because I know he's going to bring his crowd and some promotion.
Right.
So it just depends on what city it is for the strategy that we use. But it's a little bit of all of that included. But it's some shows where we don't even have to worry about subleasing. We just drop the flyers and the posters, and we packing out. Right. But, it's some shows you might make $3,000. Some shows you might make $500. It just depends on all your footwork and what you did before you go to this city.
So see, let me be clear about something, because whether anybody that's listening to this conversation, this is called a direct line interview on K100 Radio, so we ain't gonna just chop it up about petty shit. We're gonna get to the money. We're gonna talk about stuff that really matter. This is K100 Radio. All right.
You are tuned into K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
I'm chopping it up with V.V.S, you did.
K100, you bastards.
And this man is giving out game to some of you independent artists. You might want to take notes, because this man is out putting on his own tour. And this is what I'm trying to get independent artists to understand. All these same independent artists who keep crying on my news feed about no opportunities to perform, about how much you got to pay to get on the stage at South by Southwest. Put on your own stage at South by Southwest. We just left by South by Southwest, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? Your little budget for your Jordans and your couple grams allowed, that ain't gonna cut it. You ain't gonna have enough money. You need to get your weight up and get your check up. Otherwise, you got to pay other people. Now, it's also interesting what you just said when you said you pay some of the local artists that may be down there for them to bring in their crowd. Now, I've told artists all the time, V.V.S, collaborating is the best way to get your name out in another city. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because if that's his city, he's from there, been there all his life, he's going to know the whole city for the most part. He's definitely going to know at least 25 to 33% of the city. So you have to network. To be on my network, I need to be able to get inside of your network. If I can't get in your network, I'm not growing.
That's so simple. Why is that? Why do you feel that? Why is that so hard to understand for some artists? Let me ask you this, bro. All right, I'm talking to V.V.S right now. We chopping it up. This is a direct line interview. And obviously, this guy is more than just an artist. He's obviously a businessman. Now, here's my problem. There are a lot of artists who are great artists, horrible businessmen, right? They don't really know how to handle business. They've never owned a business. They wouldn't understand how to, they're not even hustlers. They make great music. They lit. They fun, but they don't really know how to flip a check or bring a check in out of nothing. All right. How important is the business side of what you do in your career, being V.V.S. and being an independent artist out here, making all these basically power moves on your own?
Well, as an artist, business is 9/10 of the law. So you can't make residual income without being on your business. You can make some right now money, but you can't make money that's going to come in forever to feed you and your family. So without being on your business, anybody can get over on you. People can they can show you only what they want you to see because you haven't done your business. So business is 9/10 of the law in any medium in the world. Any contract negotiations, any networking, all of that is business. Without business, you have nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. I just want to get this clear because I like having conversations with these kind of artists who are on their grind and understand that they themselves are not just an artist, they're a brand. And you're a business. You're a walking business. You're a walking commodity. You feel what I'm saying? And it's really important for everybody to understand that, fam. You got to understand that if you're an independent artist at this point, especially in 2018, because it's so easy to go ahead and just jump out here and do things yourself. But, because you do need, I don't want to say you don't need. Let me ask you this, Mackin. Do you have a manager?
Yeah, well, I have a business partner, and he plays that role, yeah.
Hold on. Nah, because I knew you corrected me, but it's funny because I wanted to know how can you even manage an artist that has enough business savvy to put on their own tour at this point. You feel what I'm saying? But you have a business partner. I like that. Yeah. That makes sense.
Correct.
All right. I'm laughing because you probably know why I'm laughing. Anyway, so do you have a publicist? Do you use a publicist?
So I'm glad you asked that. We have our own publishing company. So we own our own publishing. So we actually can publish artists.
So do you have?
My business partner and myself, we have a company called Impeccable Standards. That's our Impeccable Standards LLC. So that's our umbrella. So we have two DBAs. So we have our record label, which is MIMENT, and we have our publishing company, which is T&W Publishing. So we publish our own records, our own music, and collect our own checks.
All right. So, but the question, my question was more towards a public relations. Somebody does PR for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like a publicist.
PR.
Yeah, a publicist.
Okay,
Yeah, PR.
Right. Okay, my apologies.
No.
I do not have a publicist.
That was a good answer, though.
I do not have a publicist, but that's we actually had a conversation about that at the top of the year, so that we do need to invest in a publicist to get us on different platforms, bigger magazines, games, soundtracks, things of that nature. So
right. And I asked you all that, but the other answer that you gave about publishing, about owning your own publishing, is key and it's essential. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's an important. I'm glad you answered that question also, so I don't have to ask it. You know what I'm saying? But I asked you about the publicist factor because right now it seems that the move that you're making as an artist, you know what I'm saying? I had a big conversation with several large name publicists out when I was in Austin about how much do they feel they're relevant now in 2018, when artists can easily find the heads of a lot of major publications or the people, the liaisons on social media and have a direct conversation with them. So I just wanted to ask you that to see, because I see all the moves you're making and I see all of your success, and I wondered if you outsourced that, but you're doing good without one. But I respect the fact that you see that, you want to get on bigger platforms, you may need the help of a publicist, but it's imperative that an artist knows when they need that. I think you're probably on the cusp of where you probably would do well to contract those services out. But I know a lot of artists don't even have nothing for a publicist to work with, but you have plenty. And we get ready to get into that because we get ready to listen to this music. We get ready to listen to this new video. Watch this new video for my Facebook people over there on Facebook. They're going to watch the video. If you listen to us live right now and tune in on Instagram, or any other medium or the audio mediums, you'll be able to hear the new song. The song is called When the Feds Came. All right. But before I play it, I got one other question, V.V.S. So I don't know if you heard it, but Lucci, YFN Lucci, shout out to Lucci. He's a good dude. We've interviewed him here on K100 Radio. You can go check that on our YouTube channel. Real humble guy. All right. He just put up a post saying about the fact that he was upset that he just dropped the album and it only sold 20,000 copies in the first week, right? And my response to plenty of people who are talking about that is, well, his fan base is made up of people who generally don't buy music. His fan base is made up of people who love mixtapes and love to listen to mixtapes online. You know, they don't really necessarily go out and buy albums. So as an independent artist, what do you feel is the best move when somebody like Lucci, who has multiple charted Billboard hits right now, but can only move 20,000 units in his first week, and I feel it's because of his core fan base. What would you say your core fan, do you feel like your fan base of people are the kind of people that would rather buy music or stream music? And if they don't want to buy music, then you tell me other ways that you feel like you can connect with them to make them spend money with you.
Well, I'm not a big streaming artist. I'm more like all of my fans I actually got from actually being hands-on. So I have a big hands-on type of following. So my people buy my merchandise, they buy my CDs, they actually come see my shows. So I feel like if I was on a platform that big, I would actually sell some CDs from the experience that I've had with my fans now. So Lucci is on TIG. So all the TIG artists are built off of streaming. That's the main thing. They come out with all the free music, a bunch of free mixtapes. Then when they finally drop an album, that's the same thing they want to do is streaming like they've been doing. So he didn't build his career off of being in the street selling CDs. So because the industry wants you to think that CDs are a lost art. But from my area that I'm from, we still listen to CDs. We don't have 2018 where you can only listen to it on the aux cord. We still around old schools. We still around cars that have CD players in it. So it just depends on your demographic and how you push your brand. So, I mean, Lucci should be all right getting 30,000 a show. So I wouldn't be too bad with 20K sales. I mean, it ain't hurting too much.
It was just an interesting conversation and to see Lucci say that. And like I said, this is not a knock on him because I actually like the guy personally. I've actually interviewed him, and he's actually really cool. And now that was a while ago before he got to this level. So sometimes a lot of fame and money can change people, but I'm gonna give the homie the benefit of the doubt until I actually come across him in the physical form. But the last time I actually encountered with him, he was really humble and really cool. And it was interesting to hear him say that. But also your answer is interesting because we're connected somewhat on social media, but I always have these debates about CDs, and I'm one of the people who have moved on from CDs. Like I don't use a CD player. None of these computers that you guys are seeing in this, I'm gonna go back to my wide shot. None of these computers you guys are seeing on Facebook Live anywhere have CD drives, except this one right here. This is an older one, but this is only used for sound effects and background music and stuff. And for the live show. But the rest of the main computers that we have 4 different computers, and none of them actually have CD drives in them. So as a platform, I'm not pro CD. I'm like, yo, send me the MP3, the email, or whatever. I'll check it out online. But you make an interesting point because the demographic of where you guys at, cats still riding old schools. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they still rock with CDs in your particular area. So again, for the record, I say don't stop making CDs right now, but I will cut down significantly on how many you press up and just do them as needed on a case-by-case needed basis. You know what I'm saying? I will say that.
Right, for sure.
Absolutely.
Sure. You don't have to go get 10,000.
No.
You can do 200-300 at a time.
Right. Yeah, please don't, man, don't do that. Because you're going to be all them CDs I was walking on out there at South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? Right, all on the ground.
But
you know
see,
what I'm saying?
right. Now, let me tell you this now. You have to understand the type of event that you're going to as well. So if you know you're going to a big event like that, I wouldn't bring CDs anyway. that's more of a visual presence type of location. You try to make a visual presence, get people to see your name, so they'll go look you up. You don't go take a lot of CDs. That's not what they're for. It's a networking event. Now, if you're going to catching people after the club, in the mall, park, that's where you get your CD. That's where I've had success with my CD.
Right.
So,
good answer.
From V.V.S, right.
Right, good answer. I think we got a call on the line. Let me check and see who this is real quick, though. Hold on a second. It may be somebody want to check in with you. Area code 267-974. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? Who this?
It's Daoud Nasser from Mount Philly.
What's going on, homie? Welcome to the show. Thank you for calling in, man. You got something you want to drop on the homie V.V.S.?
No, I'm just saying, I like what he's talking about. You know what I mean? I heard a little bit of his sound. You know what I mean? He got some flavor with him. Just, stay strong and keep it coming.
All right,
appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to
no
Philly.
No doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
For sure, man. I appreciate you calling in, homie.
Yeah,
thank you.
See. That's what we need, man. You in Philly, I'm in Tennessee. We need that's a pipeline that we need to develop.
Well, that's what it's all about, though. I'm just saying all we got to do is stay linked up. Everybody, look out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're talking about, and it's about seeing the person. Once I seen what you was like and hear what you like, you know what I'm saying? That's a brother I can do. That's somebody I can talk to. I can link.
Show that.
Definitely, man.
All right, so
Absolutely, yo.
We on.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Shout out to you, man. Thank you for calling in, man. Philly is in the building, man. Appreciate that call. Shout out to networking, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's what it's all about. So let's jump into this goddamn music, because that's really why y'all here, right? Right.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
I know.
K100, you bastards.
All right. So we got a dope new video by the homie V.V.S, man. Dog, we getting ready to run this video. If you're listening on the broadcast, you'll be able to hear it. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you'll see the video. Tell me about this song, man, When the Feds Came.
So When the Feds Came is all facts. I have a few homeboys that the federal prison took them and gave them 31 years, 24 years. So this is more of an ode to them, and just to tell people stop ratting. If you do the crime, do your time. When the Feds Came, produced by Asher Ray and 6 Beats, out right now on all streaming platforms.
All right, man. Yo. Y'all check this out. Check out this visual. Check out the song. Listen to the message. You know what I'm saying? You out here in these streets, man. You know what it is, man. You signed up for this shit, you dig? This is K100 Radio. I am your host, Blizzum. Let's check this out. This is V.V.S. When the Feds Came, you dig? Run that.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
Yeah. If you can't relate to this message, I'm happy for you. You gotta have your people with you. Hey, I lost some real niggas when the feds came. So many niggas ratting, don't know who to blame. And them bitches hollering Rico. They tryna give them 51 years when they come home, man. I hope they switch gear. Damn, I missed the real. Yeah, when the feds came. Lost some real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, hey, when the feds came. I lost some real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, when the feds came. So many niggas ratting, don't know who to blame. Yeah, hey, when the feds came. Lost my real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, suckers turn to federal informants. I hope you getting paid for your performance. Hey, you in PC thinking that you're safe. Before you hit the streets, you better change your face. All this snitching got the Fed kicking dough. Yeah, they turn apart families. I swear, boy, it's a load. Yeah, snakes in the garden, rats in the kitchen. These boys swear they gangsters, but they really bitches. Yeah, these boys take on road, they ain't built for to get them feds all the info. And now these bitches hollering Rico. They tryna give them 51 years when they come home, man. I hope they switch gear. Damn, I missed the real. Yeah, when the feds came. Lost some real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, hey, when the feds came. I lost some real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, when the feds came. for you ain't lost no partner to the feds, or had to see his white face on the day he played. Cause the years they talking, have your partners ain't that age. Then they throw him in his faults all on the front page. That's real, it's real. Real fucked up, real sad. How shit go real sour, real fast. Yeah, it's all bad. All because somebody couldn't hold water in a glass. Yeah, it's time to cage all the stool pigeons, cause they tell the laws all the business.
I ain't finished.
Yeah, fed to my partner, fed took your partners.
They took our partners.
I thought they only gave the kind of year the mobsters. Yeah,
Fucked up.
I look around, I see dishonor. How can you hit the stand and say that's him, your honor? Niggas ratting to the pigs about the big dogs. The streets, they a trap, they a pitfall. Yeah, it's all bad. All because somebody couldn't hold water in a glass. Yeah, be careful for your name in an affidavit. Yeah, these boys write statements for they heard the accusations. When the feds came, so many niggas ratting, don't know who to blame. And them bitches hollering Rico, they tryna give them 51 years. When they come home, man, I hope they switch gear. Damn, I missed the real. Yeah, when the feds came, lost some real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, hey, when the feds came, I lost some real niggas when the feds came. Yeah, when the feds came, so many niggas ratting, don't know who to blame. Yeah, hey, when the feds came, lost my real niggas when the feds came.
That was V.V.S. K1's Radio. I'm your host, Blizzard. Yeah, when they swung through them doors, man. Yo, man, the people are feeling that one, man. You got a couple people over here on Instagram rocking with you, man. I see the people chiming in over there on Facebook, man. V.V.S., man, that joint is hot, man. Nice visual for that, Joe. What's going on, bro?
Yo, me and my producer actually shot the video, edited the video right here in my studio. Listen, man, it's a heartfelt record. You know, it's all facts, all true. I miss my guys. And come on, man, they're going to do half of the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? In the federal penitentiary.
It's crazy, man. Trust me. And if anybody knows me, they know that shit hits home with me, because if they know me and they know my background, know where I came from and know my people, you already know what it is, man. Free my nigga 6'8", you dig? Yeah.
All right.
Off top.
All right.
You feel me?
And this something that so many people across the world can relate to. You know, so many people got a lot of family members, friends, classmates, or what have you, locked up right now. So it's very relatable and it's relevant.
Absolutely, man. I got one more song we getting ready to roll before we roll out. We got one more we're going to play. I'll let the people hear as we roll out. But I want to take one or two more of these calls real quick. Area code 731-513. What up? You on K100? What's good?
Hey, what's up?
What's happening? Who's this? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. She answered the phone, then her call dropped. All right, let me go to the...
Oh, man.
Oh, man, it was... I don't know. Somebody was trying to show you some love. Shout out to that 731 number. We just tried to call and show some love. But we up against the clock, so I got to get this other song rolling, V.V.S. Tell me about this last one I got. The Mackin. I got the Mackin joint. You want to run that with Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, yeah, drop the Mackin, man. You got to drop the Mackin. So when he dropped the Mackin, I need everybody on the line to put the Mackin. You know what's going on, K100.
You know what it is, man. And, hey, before you go, man, give out all the contact information. We're going to ride into the sunset on this one.
Y'all follow me on all social media, VVS_MACN. You can book me on any one of my inboxes, VVS_MACN.
All right, make sure you check the homie out, man. VVS, this is K100 Radio. You guys don't go nowhere. We got ATM Almighty coming up next, man. He's a contest winner for an event we sponsored down in Orlando. But before we go, we're going to leave y'all with this. Mackin!
Yeah, she choosing on that Mackin. The Mackin is the reason she attracted, yeah. You made a great choice. You made a great choice. Choosing me. Of course she chose on me, yeah. You know she chose on me. She infatuated with the Mackin. She infatuated with the Mackin. Yeah, she love
cent. I'm making good. Anywhere on this atlas. Met a bad bitch, she dared me to make this. So I macked her out of money without even putting her on the mattress. Met a bad bitch up in Mactown. Put a number in my MacBook and then I put my Mac down. I'm macking, nigga. Women love a macking, nigga. And I gotta send a shout out to the macking niggas. Yeah, my bitch know I be macking bitches. She screen them for me. We don't mack on no ratchet bitches. Yeah. She chose on me. I played a Mackin card and I won't fall. Of course she chose on me, yeah. You know she chose on me, She infatuated with the Mackin, She infatuated with the Mackin, Yeah, she love the way a Mac move. She love it when I make the Mac move. She love the way a Mac speed. Yeah, that turn her on. She wanna tag me, yeah. She infatuated with the Mac. Yeah, 80 women love the Mac, and when a Mac speak, yeah, they see the words like a caption. And my money's always present, it ain't never had an absence. Yeah, this high dollar Mac and a markdown will never happen. Yeah, I'm in Mac mode, take this Mac around the globe. Say you thumbing through the money, well Mac ain't got a scroll. It put her in high spirits, yeah, when Mac and touch the soul. Yeah, the women pray to Mac, and this right here, the Mac is old.